Hey everyone, Elise here from TGG Gaming at our OTS Championship. Who are you and how do you do today?
I'm Fernando Sanchez, and I did 4th place today.
And what deck were you playing?
Live Twin, Evil Twin, same thing.
Any shout outs or anything else you want to say before we get into the deck profile?
No, not really. No.
Alright, sounds good. We can just get straight into it then.
Okay, so I did 3 Lilla and 3 Kill. These are pretty much standard. They're your starters. All you need is one of them. 2 extenders though is the Treat and the Frost. I just like playing 1. I know some people would play 2, and I did do that for a while, but I just didn't like drawing it, especially if you don't have the Lilla. So if you draw it, sometimes you drew these 2 and it just sucked. But yeah, the one big like Evil Twin. This is just so you can send for cost for Sunny Snitch.
Yep.
But it does come up sometimes where you just need a big guy. Because if you summon it with the 2 links, it becomes 4,400, and it also is like a semi-evenly matched, where you can just kind of get rid of everything except for 2 cards.
Okay.
From there, I went into hand traps. I did Ghost Ogre. This is always really good. It comes up a lot, specifically in this meta. Adventure is really dumb, and I hate it, so I do this.
Fair.
Ash, it's Ash. I don't really have to say anything else.
Yep.
Effect Veiler, again, another good card. It's Effect Veiler, just another Imperm. The one Nibiru, because I play Crossout, so Nibiru really hates on this deck, so having a Crossout to Nibiru, and vice versa. Sometimes you play against like D-Link or Adventure stuff, and drawing the Nibiru against them can sometimes just end their turn.
Yep.
And then this is a tech option for me at least. Chaos Nephthys. This is really cool. This, if a card on the field is destroyed, no matter where, you can banish a Light in the Dark, special summon it, and then when it's a special summoned, you can banish 1 card on the opponent's field and then 2 in their graveyard. So this can be really good against Sky Striker. I sometimes side it out though, depending on the matchup, but I think it does honestly come up, and it's pretty good.
Okay.
But that's the monsters.
Alright.
Otherwise, moving on to the spells and traps. 3 Home. This is pretty much just another starter. I usually though do side it out. It's not my favorite starter because you have to discard a card, and having like hand traps and hand resources is always important for this deck.
Yep.
Sunny Snitch, the better starter, which is it gets you any other of the Live Twins. This is really good sometimes because if you already have like Lilla or Kill, you sometimes want to add the extender, because if they negate your starter, then you still have an extender to continue your plays. Then 3 Password. This will get you one of these 2 spells. So it's pretty much just another extender. This deck has, or another starter, sorry. This deck has starter for days, so it's really good. Jumping to the trap real quick, I also run the challenge. So this is really good to get off Secret Password if you already have Sunny Snitch. This is essentially a Monster Reborn, and then also it summons, and then you can link off with whatever materials you have on the field. So it's pretty good. From there, I do 3 Droplet. This card is insane in this deck, just because you can summon your starter, Kill or Lilla, activate Droplet, send it off, negate whatever you need to negate. It'll summon the other one, and then because that one hasn't used its effect, you can summon the other Live Twin, which is just insane. 2 Crossout. I know most people play 3. I don't know. I just like it at 2. I don't like really having this in my hand that often, even though I do play a lot of hand traps. But I prefer just do it at 2. I might move it up to 3, but we'll see. The 1 Monster Reborn. This is cracked. If you're playing against Dragon Link, you can re-summon their Borrowland because that won me a game. Is summoning back the Borrowland of my opponent, and they honestly just can't out it. But at the same time, it can bring back like Sunny for damage, so it's insane. Cosmic Cyclone. We hate Mystic Mine. That's pretty much it.
Fair.
Called by the Grave. It's insane. Every deck
Weird.
every deck should always be running at 1. I don't know why some decks don't. Cyanide Crosspipe, this is another tech option for me. This is pretty much you tribute a Cyburst to pop a card on your opponent's side of the field. This actually works well when you summon a Lilla and you have it in hand, so you can use it to pop one, and then the effect still goes off. So just like Forbidden Droplet, you get the other one back, and it's just off to the races. And then lastly is Imperm. This deck, it's Imperm. So this deck is just a powerhouse with hand traps. That's legitimately how you win most of the games. It's just not allowing them to do anything on their turn.
Yep.
So it's really good. Extra deck.
Most of the time.
3 Evil Twin Kill. This is pretty standard with the 2 Lilla. Honestly, I never felt bad for not having the 3rd one. Most of the time it's just in the grind game, but again, Yu-Gi-Oh! So quick that you usually win in round 2 or 3, so I think just having 3/2 is fine. Then Sunny Snitch, this is 3, this card's insane. You can resummon both of these as a quick effect, and you can also on your turn send it or banish it and send 1 card on the field. Non-destruction, non-targeting. It can out almost anything pretty much. Unicorn, because it's Unicorn, it's good to get rid of some cards. Abomination, this is really good, especially when you're either in the grind game or facing maybe spell or trap decks, kind of like Eldritch, just because they can't really set up their traps. Transcode, okay, some people are probably gonna tell me you don't have any Cyberse to summon with this because you need a Cyberse, and these aren't Cyberse, these are Fiends. But you summon this specifically just for damage, because it essentially gives you an extra 1,000 damage each for it being on the field, and also it protects your other links because it can't be targeted by card effects. So it's just insane. Lingeribo, this is the only one that I feel like I might change. I didn't like it as much, but it's good to kind of go against trap cards or trap decks. And then lastly is the Zeus package. You go into Sky Cavalry, Downer, then Zeus. This is really good. Honestly, it's just Zeus. It's just amazing. So that's pretty much it. Unless you want to do the side deck.
I mean, yeah, we can do it still.
Okay, we'll do the side deck. Let's see, I didn't recognize this as well. I play 3-dimensional barriers because we hate Branded and Sword Soul. So, I mean, drawing this against them, it's an auto win most of the time. The 1 red reboot. Red reboot is insane. It'll win you games. The extra Twin Twisters and Cosmic Cyclones, pretty much more, again, back row hate. I might switch one of these Cosmic Cyclones out for something else, but I'm not really sure what. But I just like having them. 2 Anti-Spell. I know most people do 3. I don't know. I'm more behind the idea of doing 2/2/2. I just think it's a little bit better. Sure, you draw less, but you get more diversity in your hand. And then next off is Mistaken Arrest. This is honestly just Droll and Lockbird, except you can still draw cards, but you can't add it via like Chain Yang as an example. But yeah, I think this one could be Droll and Lockbird instead. But the issue is then that you can't draw on the opponent's turn, which can kind of mess you up.
Yep.
And then lastly is DD Crow. This is just a good banish. This does come up, sometimes when you're playing against Sword Soul. They don't have, if you banish their material that they need for Taya, it can be really good. But that's really the whole deck profile. So, that's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile. Hopefully we see more from you soon. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Yep. Bye.